Hello, my friends. It's me, Sarah, your Christian forgiveness coach, and you are watching Forgive Everyone for Everything Every Day Right Away. And today I'm going to talk about decisions. So I want to talk about decisions today because I notice I do this in, my life, and I notice my clients do this. We struggle with making a decision. We make decisions and then we doubt our decisions. We question if we made the right decision. We end up with so much mind drama and spinning in our heads about decisions that we don't even give ourselves the chance sometimes to find out if the decision we made is serving us or not, because we're like so in our heads about it and we don't like have our backs about the decision that we made. And we judge ourselves and we beat ourselves up when we make a decision and it doesn't turn out the way we thought it would. And when we do this, it can be so difficult to move forward from that because we're constantly looking backwards and wishing we had done something differently and telling ourselves that we were wrong. So here is something I have learned about making decisions. It's all about feelings. We want to do things because of how we think it will make us feel. So think about that for a sec. Every single thing we do or do not do is because of how we think we will feel. We're either searching for a certain feeling or we're trying to get away from a certain feeling. And often we don't make a decision because we're afraid it'll be the wrong one. One way I've learned to think about decisions is this. What if there are no right or wrong decisions? There's just decision. The secret to making one is examining your reasons why and liking those reasons. But here's the most important piece. Once you've made the decision, you have to have your back on it. This doesn't mean you don't make a different or a new decision along the way. Don't get me wrong here. Mistakes happen. And I think, it's all in how we define mistakes. Maybe you decided to buy a house and you thought it was going to be a good investment, and somewhere along the way, something happened. There were repairs you weren't expecting, or, maybe you end up losing some money. Do you want to look back and beat yourself up for making that decision in the first place? Or tell yourself, you made the wrong decision, you shouldn't have done that. You're terrible at real estate, whatever it is. Or do you want to have your back on it, stand by your decision and learn from it going forward? Learn what was in your control and out of your control and how you want to handle something differently, maybe in the future. So what if there were no right or wrong decisions? What if we started saying, well, that happened, so now what? Instead of doubting and spinning and looking backwards, what if we made a decision and we asked ourselves and we trusted ourselves enough to let our wisdom guide us to what we want to do? First, it's good to know what we want, and then we just decide. Just pick one, just make a decision and go. We don't look back. Your brain is going to want to look back and keep you, safe. It wants you to stay comfortable. It wants you to not take risks, right? So breaking that habit of kind of kicking yourself when things don't go the way you planned, you just want to try asking yourself okay, that happened. Now what? What do I want to learn from that? We get so caught up in arguing with reality and telling ourselves things like, oh, that shouldn't have happened. I wish I hadn't done that. And I've recently made a promise to myself, I'm not going to do that to myself. That doesn't mean that I don't look back at how, decisions I've made have played out and asked myself, what would I do differently next time? That's how I grow and that's how I learn. But I don't stay stuck in the past. If my brain really wants to make me doubt and tries to give me all this evidence, then I just revisit my why. Why did I make this decision in the first place? If I find that I still like my reasons, then onward, and I get back to having my back about the decision and I manage my mind around it. And if I no longer like my reasons and I have new reasons that I do like and I want to make a new decision, then I do that and I have my back for that. So that's the best part about making decisions. It's not about making the right or wrong one. It's about, the having your back part of it and understanding again, why am I making this decision? Do I like those reasons? It's a gift you can give yourself right now. So many of us are going through life not having our own backs about decisions that we've made. We have to accept the decisions that we've made the decisions that other people have made, stop arguing with them, stop trying to change a decision that's in the past and cannot be changed back there. We've got to be present now and decide now how we want to handle it going forward from a place of acceptance. So see how this kind of ties into forgiveness. We hold on to unforgiveness of others and ourselves because we often want to argue that it shouldn't have happened the way that it did. Okay. So I'll leave you with this. It happened. So now what? See you next time.